Have you ever felt lost, untethered, searching for something more? Welcome to Angelic Footprints, where the spirit meets the road on a journey to self-healing and rediscovery. I'm Dagmar, your host, psychic medium and seasoned traveler. Each week, we'll explore the world of angels and personal transformation. We're going to dive into compelling histories and captivating mythology. You're going to hear remarkable, real-life angel encounters and discover how you too can connect with the angels guiding your path. Whether it's through practical tips, meditation techniques, or stories that resonate deeply, Angelic Footprints is here to light your way. From mystical journeys to profound self-discovery, let's embark on this transformative journey together. Are you ready to find your angelic guide? Then subscribe to Angelic Footprints today and step into a world where angels walk beside you every step of the way. Angels, spirituality, healing. Let's ignite your transformation. Hello and welcome everybody to today's episode of the Angelic Footprints podcast. In today's episode, we are going to be exploring more information about specific angels. And as always, I have used a number of different sources for this content, and I will mention specific websites as to their attribution for this show. Today, we are going to take a closer look at Archangels Michael, Azrael, and Chamuel. Let's start with Archangel Michael. And according to Wikipedia.org, the Book of Enoch names Michael as one of 7 archangels. The other 6 are Uriel, Raguel, Raphael, Sariel, Gabriel, and Remiel. In another ancient text, the Book of Tobit, these 7 archangels are described as standing very close to God, ready to serve him and enter his presence. Different traditions talk about either 7 or 4 main archangels, but Michael is always included. These 7 archangels have been symbolically linked to the menorah, a sacred lampstand with 7 branches that has been kept in the temple in Jerusalem. This idea also appears in the Bible in Revelation 4, paragraph 5, where it describes 7 flaming torches in front of God's throne. These torches are explained as the 7 spirits of God, showing a connection between the archangels and God's divine presence. Michael is mentioned by name in the book of Revelation chapter 12, verses 7 to 12. In this passage, he leads a battle against Satan in heaven and throws him out. This act means Satan can no longer stand before God to accuse people, which was his role in some parts of the Old Testament. This moment when Satan is cast out because of Jesus' arrival marks a key difference between the New Testament and older Jewish beliefs. Let's move on to angelwingsart.co.uk, and they tell us that Michael is the archangel who is called on more than any other, and it's easy to see why. He is known as the protector of humanity. People often turn to him when they need courage, strength, and support to take action. While giving us this warrior-like energy, he also watches over and protects us. Michael is considered the leader of the angels and is known across many religions and throughout history as a guardian of people. His name means who is like God, and it can be spelled in different ways, including Michael, Michael, Michiel, or Saint Michael. In art and religious imagery, he is usually shown wearing armor, carrying a sword or shield, or holding a banner. These symbols represent his power, strength, and role as a spiritual warrior. Archangel Michael is the only angel who is mentioned by name in all three of the world's major religious texts that focus strongly on angels: the Torah, which is connected to Judaism, the Bible, connected to Christianity, and the Quran, which is connected to Islam. In all of these faiths, he is seen as a powerful angel who fights against evil by using goodness and light. According to learnreligions.com, Michael is known for being incredibly strong and for protecting people who love and follow God. He deeply cares about truth and justice, and believers say he speaks clearly and confidently when guiding or helping someone. People often say that God sends Michael to assist during times of crisis, especially when someone is in urgent need. In his book, Michael, Communicating with the Archangel for Guidance and Protection, Richard Webster writes, "You can call on Michael in an emergency and receive instant help." He explains that Michael is always ready to offer protection no matter what kind of situation you're in. Michael brings the courage and strength you need to get through tough times. In her book, The Miracles of Archangel Michael, Doreen Virtue shares that some people actually see Michael's aura or hear his voice when they're in danger or deeply stressed. She describes his aura as a bright royal purple that looks like cobalt blue. Many people also report seeing flashes of blue light during a crisis or hearing Michael's voice speaking loudly and clearly. Doreen Virtue also explains that Michael sends comforting signs to let you know he's there and protecting you. His signs are meant to help you feel safe and supported. If you don't notice or trust the signs right away, he'll find another way to get the message through. Michael wants you to be honest with him, and he's always happy to help you recognize when he's near. In Roman Catholic tradition, Archangel Michael is known for his courage, protection, and stepping in during moments of divine intervention. According to Catholic.org, Michael first appears in early Jewish writings from around the 3rd and 2nd centuries BC. In those ancient texts, he's shown as the highest-ranking angel, a powerful protector who looks after the people of Israel. Catholic tradition describes 4 main roles or offices that St. Michael carries out. Firstly, he is known as the leader of God's army. Michael is seen as the commander of heaven's angelic army. He leads the angels in their fight against the forces of darkness. He represents spiritual strength and the battle between good and evil. In his second role, he is also known as the angel of death. Michael is also believed to guide the souls of Christians after they die. At the moment of death, he gives these souls a chance to be saved and protects them from being taken by the devil. His third role is known to be the weigher of souls. Michael is often shown holding a set of scales. This symbolizes his role in the final judgment, where he helps weigh each soul's actions, showing his part in God's decision about where a soul will go after death. The fourth role is as protector of the church. Michael is known as a guardian of the church and of God's chosen people. Over time, he's been honored by groups like knights and soldiers and is considered the patron saint of many places around the world. As you can see with Archangel Michael, There's a bit of a theme as protector, whether that's of human beings and people, or whether it's being the angel that is the protector of the church. Let's move along now to Archangel Azrael. Azrael is known as the angel of death, but his role, it's not actually scary or harmful. That's actually a Hollywood kind of thing. He helps by gently guiding souls from their bodies after death and taking them to the next stage of existence. According to Wikipedia.org, in Islam, Azrael is said to carry a special scroll that holds the names of every human being. He writes a person's name on it when they are born and erases it when they die, a task similar to the angel of death in Jewish tradition called Malak Hamavat. After Islam developed, the name Azrael began to appear more often in both Islamic and Christian writings. A version of his name is Azrael, also shows up in an old Ethiopian text called the Apocalypse of Peter, written in the 16th century. In that story, he is described as an angel of hell who helps get justice for people who were wronged during their lives. In Islam, Azrael is one of the 4 main archangels, along with Gabriel, Michael, and Israfil. His job is to take the souls of people when they die, but he doesn't decide who dies or when. He only acts when God gives the command. One Muslim tradition says that 40 days before someone dies, God causes a leaf to fall from a tree beneath his heavenly throne. The leaf has the person's name on it, and that's how Azrael knows who he must take next. The Islamic Book of the Dead describe Azrael in a symbolic and powerful way. He is said to have 4 faces and a body covered in eyes and tongues, the number of each matching the number of people living on earth. This represents how closely he watches and listens to every soul. According to flowingwithangels.com, Archangel Azrael gently helps souls through the experience of death. He makes sure they feel safe and peaceful as they leave their physical body, and he works to make the process as smooth and painless as possible. After someone has passed, Azrael continues to help by guiding them as they adjust to their new life in the spirit world. But Azrael doesn't just help the person who has died, he also brings comfort to the loved ones left behind. He wraps them in loving energy, like being held in angelic wings, and supports them as they grieve. Azrael offers healing on all levels, emotional, spiritual, and even material, to help people process their loss and begin to heal. His name means whom God helps, and although he is often called the angel of death, his energy is loving, gentle, and peaceful. The color most linked to Azrael is creamy white, similar to a soft vanilla shade. Symbols connected with his presence include stars, butterflies, feathers, and the sky, all things that remind us of beauty, transformation, and the heavens. Azrael's energy is calm, quiet, and full of patient love. He often reaches out to us through the heart chakra, the center of love and emotional connection. Archangel Azrael and Archangel Michael have very similar properties in their role, if it is to be believed that both are truly angels of death. Azrael also supports people who are still living by helping them through major changes in their lives, whether it's the loss of a loved one, the end of a relationship, or any kind of transformation. He offers quiet strength and guidance. According to learnreligions.com, in artwork, Azrael is often shown holding a sword or scythe, or wearing a hood. These symbols are connected to his role as the angel of death and may remind some people of the Grim Reaper from popular culture. But unlike that fearful figure, Azrael's true role is about compassion and support. Azrael also appears in Sikhism as the angel of death. According to Sikh scriptures written by Guru Nanak Dev Ji, God Waheguru sends Azrael to people who have lived unfaithfully and not repented for their actions. In this tradition, Azrael takes on a human form, strikes these individuals with a scythe to separate their soul from their body, and then brings their soul to hell to receive the judgment God decides. In contrast, Jewish mystical teachings from the Zohar, a sacred book in the Kabbalah, offer a more gentle image of Azrael. In these writings, Azrael receives the prayers of faithful people when they arrive in heaven and also leads groups of heavenly angels. I don't know about you, but Azrael, even though he is shown as quite a compassionate angel, also has aspects in here that we have learnt about today that definitely makes me want to be a good person. What do you think? And finally for today, let's move on to our last angel, Archangel Chamuel. In Hebrew, the meaning of Chamuel means God has warmed, and Chamuel is the angel of strength and justice. He is one of the 12 Kabbalah angels, and is often depicted holding a cup or chalice. According to magicandmastery.com, Archangel Chamuel, also known as Chamuel with a C or with a K, is often called the Archangel of Divine Justice. He is known as a warrior angel who stands up for what is right and fair. Chamuel is said to lead a group of angels known as the Powers. These angels protect souls from dark or negative forces as they make their way towards heaven. Some traditions also say that Chamuel was one of the angels, along with Gabriel, who comforted Jesus during a very emotional moment when he was praying in the Garden of Gethsemane just before his crucifixion. This shows Chamuel's role not just as a protector, but also as a source of strength and support during hard times. According to angelology.fandom.com, Chamuel is listed as one of the 7 archangels in the writings of Pseudo-Dionysius, the Areopagite, a Christian philosopher from the 5th or 6th century. In this ancient collection of text, known as the Corpus Areopagitissimum, Chamuel is named alongside Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, Uriel, Jophiel, and Zadkiel. Chamuel is believed to have led the angelic forces that drove Adam and Eve out of the Garden of Eden after they disobeyed God. He is often shown holding a flaming sword, symbolizing both divine justice and protection. However, what's interesting is that Chamuel is not officially recognized by the Catholic Church. This is because the Vatican decided that angels who are not mentioned by name in the Bible should not be venerated, which means honored in religious practices. As a result, Chamuel, while known in other traditions, is not part of the official list of angels in Catholic teachings. Which brings us on to the role of Archangel Chamuel. And we know he is a powerful protector and warrior, but he is also there for you if someone is facing danger, conflict, or challenges, because it means that you can call on Chamuel for support, and he will give you the inner strength and bravery to help you keep going. According to AngelicThrone.com, Chamuel is also known as the angel of justice and truth. And because of this, people often ask for his help during legal matters or when they're in the middle of arguments or even disagreements. his energy brings fairness and clarity. He also is strongly linked to the planet Mars, which is known in astrology for being connected to war, strength, and taking action. This connection highlights Chamuel's role in helping people be bold, face problems head on, and stand up against anything that isn't right or good. Now, I have another source here from learnreligions.com that tells me Archangel Chamuel means one who seeks God. Chamuel is known as the angel of peaceful relationships, and he is often called upon to help in building harmony and love between people. People also turn to Chamuel when they want to understand more about God's unconditional love, find inner peace, solve conflicts with others, forgive those who have hurt them, or even find and nurture romantic relationships. He also helps people who are reaching out to assist others in times of turmoil, helping them find inner peace. Chamuel is connected to the concept of Geburah, meaning strength, in Kabbalah's Tree of Life. This quality is about showing tough love in relationships, rooted in the wisdom and strength that comes from God. Chamuel specializes in guiding people to love others in healthy, balanced ways that benefit both sides. He encourages people to look deeply at their own actions and attitudes in relationships so they can focus on respect and love, which ultimately leads to peace. Some people believe Chamuel is the patron angel for those who have experienced relationship trauma like divorce, those working towards world peace, and even for people who are looking for things that they've lost. I don't know about you, but it sounds to me like Chamuel is an angel that you want to have around. And maybe, especially in these challenging times, we can ask Archangel Chamuel to give the world more peace, more harmony, and to benefit humankind. As you can see, in this episode, we have explored the powerful qualities and unique roles of the three major archangels, Michael, Azrael, and Chamuel. And the similar themes across these three angels are protection and guidance. Each of these archangels acts as a spiritual protector. Michael guards us from evil and gives us strength in battle, both physical and spiritual. Azrael gently guides souls through the transition of death and supports the grieving, while Chamuel provides emotional strength and encourages peace, especially in relationships and inner turmoil. Another theme across all of the angels is that they are there to support us during times of transition, whether it's a life or death moment, like with Michael and Azrael, or emotional upheaval with Chamuel, or a personal transformation. All three are present to help us move through change with courage and grace. And finally, they all have a connection to divine will. These angels don't act independently. They serve as instruments of divine will, carrying out God's guidance with precision and compassion. Their actions are driven by higher truths, whether it's justice with Chamuel, mercy with Azrael, or divine order through Michael. Even though each of these archangels has a unique role and energy, they all represent different aspects of divine love and service. From guiding souls, defending truth, and offering strength to helping us love more deeply, these angels work together in the bigger picture of human spiritual growth and healing. And I hope this information has been beneficial so that you can bring the help of the angels into your lives. In the meantime, if you found this episode valuable, Please share information about the show with 3 people who you believe would find it beneficial. If you enjoyed the show, please consider leaving a 5-star review on the platform where you're listening. You yourself might also find yourself at a crossroad in your life, and if you're looking for guidance and inspiration, I'd love to help you find your path with a spiritual or angelic reading. Contact me on info@dagmarbryant.com for more information and to make a booking. Until the next episode, blessings, and may your life be filled with hope and inspiration.